Hello, students. Now we will start the topic limits and derivatives. And today we will enjoy the part one. And in the part one, we will do special the limit. Okay. Here, a limit is the value that a function approaches as the input approaches some value. Look here, the input what we will put here, the value is approach to some value, then the function will be approach to a fixed value, and that is called a limit. So this we will understand. Look here a function is given fx equal to x square. Look here, as x takes very close to 0, means x tends to 0, means place of x we put 0, then the value of fx also moves toward the 0. Okay, so as we put the value of x close to 0, then fx will be also close to 0, toward the 0. This we will represent in this way: limit x tends to 0 fx this is equal to 0, means the value of this limit is 0. Look here, if we have as a function as a x is tends to a, means x value tends to a, then fx is tends to l, then l is called the limit of the function fx, which is symbolically written as, look here what we write in the symbol form. We write in this format that limit x tends to a fx is equal to L, means as x tends to a, then the function fx will tends to L. So all of you understand this, this is L is called the limit of this function fx. Now one function is given to you that fx is equal to 2 when x is less than equal to 0. This fx is always 2, this will be, look at this point, his place of x equal to 0 if we put, then value is 2, so we put here dark, and this is the function. And if we have x greater than 0, means the value is 3. So here look at this x is greater than 0, we will have here this value is this is the x axis and y axis. So if we put the value of x more than 0, we have this is 3, the function value is 3. So here this is look here 0 we have, this is the 0, x equal to 0, and 0 less than 0 we say that is the left hand limit, and right more than 0 is called the right hand limit. So look here, we write here left hand limit when limit x tends to 0 minus means less than 0 we have to take. So less than 0 and fx, so less than 0 what value is, x less than 0 is 2, so the value of fx is 2. Okay, when x tends to less than 0, this is called the left hand limit. Same as it is, we have the right hand limit. Right hand limit means look here, limit x tends to 0 plus means x is greater than 0, x is greater than 0, and for greater than 0 the value of fx is already given 3. So here we will put the fx value is 3. Now you can check left hand limit and right hand limit, both are different, and both are different means we can say that left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit, means we will say here that left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit. This implies that limit x tends to 0 fx does not exist. So this limit will be does not exist. All of you understand this? Now we will do some algebra of limit. Here first is limit x tends to a, bracket fx plus minus gx and bracket close. This we can write limit x tends to a fx plus minus limit x tends to a gx, means we have this plus or minus, we can do them separate. Similarly, if limit x tends to a fx into gx we have, then we can do separate that limit x tends to a fx into limit x tends to a gx, means we can use the separate. Same as it is in divide, limit x tends to a fx upon gx is given, this we can write limit x tends to a fx upon limit x tends to a gx. So in divide also we can do the separate. Now if you have a constant, means limit x tends to a lambda fx is given. This lambda is a constant. This lambda we can take outside, means we can write here lambda limit extends to a fx. Now look here, some formulas we have that you have to learn, that limit extends to a x power n minus a power n upon x minus a. This you write direct from here, you can check from here, you write n a and 1 power you do less, means n a power n minus 1. So value of this is a n power n minus 1. Look here, limit we have x tends to 0 sin x upon x, this value we will write direct 1. Limit x tends to 0 tan x upon x, this value also we will write direct 1. Limit x tends to 0 sin ax upon ax, this value will be 1. Look here, you keep in mind, if you have here x, then x will be, if here is ax, then in denominator also you want ax. Okay, if you have sin 4x, means here also you want 4x, then only the value will be 1. Similarly in the tan, limit x tends to 0 tan ax upon ax, means if you have ax, then here also you want ax. If you have 4x, then 4x. If you have here tan 5x, then here also you want 5x. Okay, and then this value of this function will be 1, means the limit will be 1. So hope you understand this. It's a very important part. Now look here, we will do some question. Here first question is limit x tends to 3 and the function is x plus 3. So look here, we will put the place of x is 3. Okay, x tends to 3 means place of x we put the value 3. 3 plus 3 we get 6. So limit x tends to 3, x plus 3 is here 6. Next question is limit x tends to pi, x minus 22 upon 7. So place of x we have to put here pi. So we get here pi minus 22 by 7. So this is the answer. Now next question. We will have the question that limit x tends to minus 1. Here tends to means this is a like a arrow we will mark here. Then x tends to minus 1. The function is x power 10 plus x power 5 plus 1 upon x minus 1. Wherever you can see the x, here place of x we will put minus 1. So here minus 1 power 10 plus minus 1 power 5 plus 1 upon minus 1 and minus 1. Now minus 1 power 10 is 1. Minus 1 power 5 is minus 1 and plus 1 as it is, and this minus 1 minus 2. This 1 and 1 we can cancel. Remaining is plus 1 and this minus 2. So we get the answer is minus 1 upon 2. So this answer is minus 1 upon 2. Look here, same as it is, we have limit x tends to 0 ax plus b upon cx plus 1. Now here place of x we have to put 0. So place of x we will put here 0. A into 0 is 0, c into 0 is 0. Remaining is b and 1. So we can write b upon 1 and b upon 1 is b. So answer is b. Same as it is, this question is limit x tends to 0 ax square plus bx plus c upon cx square plus bx plus a. And here wherever we can see the x, here we have to put 0. So here we put 0 means we get a 0 square plus b 0 plus c upon c 0 square plus b 0 plus a, means we get this type. Now this is a into 0 0, b into 0 0, c into 0 0, b into 0 0. So this all will become 0. Remaining is c upon a. So c upon a is our answer. Look here, we have question limit x tends to 2 3x square minus x minus 10 upon x square minus 4. Now place of x, this place of x we have to put here 2. So we put here 2 means look here, we get 3 into 2 square minus 2 minus 10 upon 2 square minus 4. This we get, and now we solve. 2 square is 4, 4 3 are 12, and this minus 2 and minus 10 is minus 12. Here 2 square is 4, 4 minus 4 we get here. Look here, we get here 0 0. In numerator and denominator we get 0 0, and that is not a valid. So look here, if you have this type case, means we put here x equal to 2 and we get 0, means here this x equal to 2 means x minus 2 is a factor of numerator and denominator both, and this is a algebraic function and we have to find the factors. Okay, so this type if you get anywhere answer this type, we can solve these questions. So how we can solve? Look here. First we find the factor of the numerator. Numerator is 3x square minus x minus 10, means 3 into 10 is 30. Multiply then 30 and subtract then 1. We have 6 and 5. So minus 6 x plus 5x we can write place of minus x. So we get here 3x square minus 6x plus 5x minus 10. Now from these two we can take common. Common is here 3x. So remaining is x minus 2. From these common is 5. So we get here x minus 2. And so x minus 2 is common. So remaining is 3x plus 5. Similarly here x square minus 4. And from these we can write, look here, x whole square minus 2 whole square. So a square minus b square, we can use the formula a plus b and a minus b. So we can write here x plus 2 and x minus 2. Look here, whatever value we get numerator these fractions and denominator these factors, we will put in this question. So this question limit x tends to 2 and place of these we change this, we get x minus 2 and 3x plus 5. And in denominator we have x square minus 4, place of that x plus 2 and x minus 2 we put. So here x minus 2 and x minus 2 we can cancel, these two we can cancel, remaining is 3x plus 5 upon x plus 2. So this we get, and place this x tends to 2 means place of x now we put again 2. So we get here 3 into 2 plus 5 upon 2 plus 2. 3 into 2 is 6, 6 plus 5 is 11, and this is 4. So we get the answer is 11 by 4. Now this 11 by 4 is a valid answer. So if you have any time this type question and if you have get a 0 0, you will find the factors. One factor will cancel. Look here x tends to 2 means x minus 2 is a cancel here. Because of this x minus 2 we get here 0 upon 0. Same as it is, one more question, limit z tends to 1, z power 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon z power 1 upon 6 minus 1. So look here, this we can write in this format, denominator format we can write. So z power 1 upon 3 we can write z power 1 upon 6 whole power 2. So we can cancel this 6 and 2, again we get 1 upon 3. So and 1 we can write 1 square and denominator we write as it is. Now we get this limit z tends to 1. This will be look at a plus b and a minus b formula, we can write a square minus b square equal to a plus b and a minus b. So we can write here a minus b and a plus b. So z power 1 upon 6 minus 1 and z power 1 upon 6 plus 1 and denominator. So one term is cancelled. So this we get z power 1 upon 6 plus 1. Now we will put the place of z, we can put 1. So 1 power 1 upon 6 plus 1, we get here 1 plus 1 is 2. Look here, if you put direct here 1, then what happens? 0 upon 0 we get. So 0 upon 0 is not a valid answer. Look here, next question is limit x tends to 0 sin ax upon bx. Now we have a formula, limit x tends to 0 sin ax upon ax. If you have here ax, then here also you want ax. Then the value of this limit will be 1. So here is bx. We not want here b, we want here a. So what we do, we keep this b in a side and multiply and divide by a. You can check this. Again if we cancel, we have this same as it is. So look here, we get limit x tends to 0 sin ax upon ax into a upon b. And this a upon b is a constant, and we can take common this take outside this a upon b. We know this formula already, that if you have lambda sine any function, then lambda will be outside. So this a upon b we can take outside the function. So we get here a upon b and limit x tends to 0 sin ax upon ax. Now the value of this is 1. So we get answer is a upon b. Look at one more question is limit x tends to 0 sin ax upon sin bx. Here first of all what we do, this limit x tends to 0 we will write as it is. Sin ax upon sin bx, the numerator and denominator both we will divide by x. Both we divide by x. Now we separate these. first numerator and denominator we separate. This is our numerator and this is denominator. So we get a limit x tends to 0 sin ax upon x and limit x tends to 0 sin bx upon x. Now look here is a means we want here also a, and here is b means we want here b. So how we can do the, look here, we will multiply by a and divide by a, multiply by b and divide by b, both work we will do here. Now this a and b is a constant, so this we will take outside, so we get a and b outside, and inside what we have, limit x tends to 0 sin ax upon ax, and here b bracket limit x tends to 0 sin bx upon bx. Value of this is 1 and value of this also 1, so a into 1 upon b into 1, this we get a upon b. Limit x tends to 0 ax plus x cos x upon b sin x. Look at this question we have to do, and in this question first of all the numerator and denominator we will divide by x. So we get this type format, ax plus x cos x upon x and whole upon b sin x upon x. Now we will separate these, means ax we divide by x and x cos x also we divide by x. So look here, when we divide ax by x we get a, x cos x divided by x we get cos x, and in denominator we have b sin x upon x. These we have as it is. Now we separate this, here this is the numerator and this is the denominator, so we separate, we get limit x tends to 0 a plus cos x whole upon limit x tends to 0 b sin x upon x. Now this b is not depend this on limit, so we take outside. Here look here, if we use the limit on a there is no change, so we get a only, and plus limit x tends to 0 cos x, and denominator we have b bracket limit x tends to 0 sin x upon x. Now if we put here 0 means cos 0 is what is 1, so we can write here 1, and this is the formula, standard formula, limit x tends to 0 sin x upon x is 1. So we will put here this a plus 1 upon b into 1, a plus 1 upon b. This is our answer. Look here, same as it is, the next question is limit x tends to 0 sin ax plus bx whole upon ax plus sin bx. Here also numerator and denominator we will divide by x. So we will get limit x tends to 0 sin ax plus bx whole upon x and whole this ax plus bx upon x. Now look here, we will separate this numerator we can do separate, limit x tends to 0 sin ax upon x plus b, and in denominator also we do separate, limit x tends to 0. Look here, this sin ax upon x we divide by x, we get sin ax upon x, and bx divided by x we get b only. Here also in denominator we get limit x tends to 0, and when we divide ax by x we get a only, and sin bx divided by x we get sin bx upon x. Now look here, this we can do separate, because sin ax upon x only we have x here b is not x, so we can keep a bracket here, and here a is not depend on the limit, so we can separate, plus this limit x tends to 0 and sin bx upon x, this we keep separate. Now look here in the we can check this, we will multiply by a and divide by a, all understand, and in denominator also you can check, we want here b, so we multiply by b and divide by b. Okay, this we can do here. Now limit this x tends to 0 sin ax upon ax is 1, and here also the limit x tends to 0 sin bx upon bx is 1. Now we get here a into 1 plus b and a plus b into 1. So we get here a plus b and denominator also a plus b, this is equal to 1. Look here, sometime we have this type questions that limit x tends to 0 x plus 1 power 5 minus 1 upon x. This question if we see, we cannot understand anything. So here complicated part is x plus 1, and this x plus 1 we will suppose y. So what do we get x, because we have x in denominator, so x we get 1, we transfer y minus 1. Now we can check, if x is tends to 0 means x is equal to 0, then y will be equal to 1. So here this all value we will put here in this question, means x plus y, we will put here y, and place of x we put y minus 1. So we will get this type question, limit y tends to 1 means place of x tends to 0 we will put y tends to 1. So limit y tends to 1, y power here y power 5 minus 1 and upon y minus 1. Now we will use this formula, limit x tends to 0 x power n minus a power n upon x minus a. Here x tends to a, you can check, here is x power n minus a power n, and here x same, here a same, and here the formula is only you pick up this a power n, means n you write in front in multiple, and n a n power n minus 1. This format you have to understand. So here 1 we have to write, look at n both sides same, means here y power 5 means 1 power also you want 5. So here place of a we have 1 here, so we can write this format, limit y tends to 1 y power 5 minus 1 power 5 upon y minus 1. Now we have this formula. Now this you can check, n a n minus 1. So you have here n is 5, a is 1, and n minus 1 means n minus 1 is 4, means 5 into 1, 5 into 1 is 5. So this is the answer. Look here, we can see this question, limit x tends to pi sine pi minus x upon pi bracket pi minus x. Here this pi we can see this pi is a different this constant, so we take outside 1 upon pi, limit x tends to pi sine pi minus x upon pi minus x. Now here the complicated part is pi minus x, so pi minus x we suppose y. Now we can see here x tends to pi, when x is equal to pi means pi minus pi 0 means y tends to 0. So all these value we will put here, what we get, look here, limit place of x tends to pi we put here y tends to 0, and pi minus x we put y. So we will get this format, 1 upon pi is outside already, bracket limit y tends to 0 and sine y upon y. Now this formula you know already, okay, this value is 1, so we can put 1 upon pi and 1, and this is 1 upon pi. Look here, limit x tends to pi by 2 tan 2x upon x minus pi by 2. Now look here, this x minus pi by 2 we will suppose y, and look here, x tends to pi by 2 means place of x we put pi by 2, this y will be equal to 0 means y tends to 0. Now look here, what will be the value of x? X will be equal to pi by 2 transfer, so we get here x equal to pi by 2 plus y. This value we will put here, place of x tends to pi by 2 we will put y tends to 0, so here we will put y tends to 0, and place of x we put pi by 2 plus y, and place of x minus pi by 2 we will put here y. So we will get this format, you can see, limit y tends to 0 tan 2 bracket 2 pi by 2 plus y upon y. Now we open this bracket, when we open this bracket you can check 2 into pi by 2 means pi plus 2y we get. So look here, limit y tends to 0 we get tan pi plus 2y, and this upon y we have as it is. Now tan pi plus 2y in a third quadrant, and third quadrant tan is positive, on pi no change, okay, and positive. So we have tan 2 pi y, tan 2y we will have, and y as it is. Now here is 2 means we want here 2 also, limit y tends to 0 tan 2y upon we want here 2, so multiply and divide by 2 we can do. So this value of this is 1, so 2 into 1 is equal to 2. So all of you understand this?